So it's gloomy out, and it's rainy, and you know what that means. Climbing gym. Now, I've got some goals. There is a V4. Never done a V4 in the gym, but there's a V4 that I think I can get today. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is the setters just set a whole new wall. So we're gonna try to crank through those, see if we can get any of them first try or, you know. And then goal number 3 is there's a couple other V4s that I've worked a little bit and I think that maybe I can get.
There are at least 3,000 children in this gym today.
Okay, so the first thing that I did after Mallory and I warmed up in slow motion was this green cube hold V2. I'm pretty sure it's a V2. It was pretty easy. I was able to get it on this first try, and you can see I didn't do a great job, but I was really focused here on not adjusting anything once I set it. I'm trying to get better at not like moving my hands and my feet around a lot, readjusting on the holds. So got that one, that was pretty good. Next up, this was on the new wall, the new set that just came in. So this is my first attempt. Pretty fun. The holds were not great, and as you can see, the feet also were not great. But a pretty fun problem. I like kind of the overhang feel of it. And that's about as far as I made it. Not super pretty. So now, try it again here. Trying to figure out how to get, it's just angled weird. And the holds aren't great, so it's hard to kind of position. I knew I needed to match there, but I couldn't handle it. And then Mallory saw that I was climbing this one and got jealous apparently, so she wanted to also try it. And she actually, within her first couple of tries, she did way better than I did. I want to say it's because she's shorter, but maybe she's just better than me. So she was able to kind of scrunch up and get her feet a little higher than me, which let her match that hold, which was where I was struggling. From there, she bumped up to that next one. And then she fell here only because she didn't realize that those pink holds to her left were part of this route, because they were like a different shade of pink. So I explained that to her, and she's like, oh, that makes it way easier. So she tried it a couple more times, and on this attempt, she finally got it, which was really impressive, because I did not think that this was an easy problem. So she was able to get her left foot over there, which let her kind of match up on that hold. And from there, she was golden. The rest of the problem really was pretty easy. So, well done, Mallory. She got that one before I could. And that made me jealous, so I went back and tried it again. And I was finally able to get it on this attempt once I kind of figured out the footing, just to kind of pull myself up and get to that next hold. Once again, the end of this problem was pretty easy. It was just that one spot was kind of tricky. So I worked my way up and boom, nailed it. Felt pretty good about that one, as you can see with my cheesy smile talking to our friends in the background. Okay, and this is the V4, the first blue tag that I've been trying to get. It's super hard. Basically, you've got to hold yourself into the wall, and then when you jump over right here, it's all core strength to keep yourself from kind of barn dooring and swinging out. So that was a hard move. You can see how how hard I had to focus on that. And then this move here was also hard because this top hold, this big purple hold, was not fantastic. So you can see here's a unpleasant little montage of me failing on this one over and over and over again. Then I took a break, decided to try it a different way. So here's this attempt, landed that. You can see the core activation, needed to hold that. And I finally got this purple move by, switching up the way I did it. And from there, this problem was actually a ton of fun because it was pretty much all volumes and pretty balancy. You can tell it kind of had me nervous because that first foothold wasn't great, so I got a little scared there. Tried to get my right foot back onto that other volume, but I don't think I was flexible enough, or I chickened out. And then once I was standing on that bigger volume, I just stood up, and boom, there you have it. My first V4 at this gym conquered, and it felt pretty fantastic. From there, we didn't do a whole lot, just because there was a child's birthday party, and so it turned quickly from fun climbing to chaos, try not to hurt anyone climbing. But we decided to end it here on this this pretty fun. The holds were all really good, but it was some weird positioning, and it was just a super pumpy, hard problem. I tried it a couple times, and by this point, after working the other problems for so long, I was just kind of burnt. So this was the furthest I made it. I gave a quick little Hail Mary at that next hold, and then I was, took a hard fall, and I was done. And then Mallory jumped in. This is her last go. She wanted to give it a shot. She did pretty good too. Again, it's just weird. Anything upside down like this, I'm not great at still, but I'm working on it. It's weird. Everything you do has to be really specific. Like, you can't just go for it. You have to know where your feet are going. Otherwise, like that, you'll fall. And that's what I'm still working on. Oh yeah, and then we were gonna leave, and on our way out, I saw this one new V4, and for whatever reason, I was like, okay, sure, let's try it. And that's as good as I did. Feel free to subscribe, like the video. Kind of at the point where I'm forced to ask people for help if I want to grow. So here is my shameless self-promotion. And with that, I leave you. Hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you next week for the next video. Peace.